The YF-17 Cobra represents one of the most important stepping stones in American fighter development, a lightweight prototype that eventually evolved into one of the most successful multirole jets in the world, the A-18 Hornet. Although the YF-17 never entered production itself, its design, aerodynamic innovations, and systems architecture laid the foundation for decades of United States Navy and Marine Corps aviation. Developed by Northrop in the early 1970s, the aircraft emerged from the lightweight fighter program, a competition created to find a next-generation jet that was agile, affordable, and capable of operating alongside heavier air superiority fighters. While the YF-16 won the Air Force competition, the YF-17 would eventually find a second life, becoming the origin point for an entirely new naval fighter. The YF-17 was designed as a fast, maneuverable aircraft optimized for dogfighting and short-range engagements. It featured a unique twin-engine configuration, which distinguished it from its rival, the YF-16. Northrop engineers believed that twin engines offered better reliability, improved survivability, and superior high-alpha performance. The aircraft used two General Electric YJ-101 afterburning turbofan engines, lightweight and efficient units capable of generating high thrust for rapid acceleration and sustained maneuvering. Although these engines did not provide the same thrust-to-weight ratios as later variants used in the A-18, they gave the YF-17 exceptional agility, enabling it to perform high G turns and aggressive air combat maneuvers. Aerodynamically, the YF-17 introduced several innovations that influenced later fighters. One of the most distinctive features was its leading-edge root extensions, often referred to as LERX. These curved surfaces on the forward fuselage generated powerful vortices that enhanced lift during high angles of attack, allowing the aircraft to maintain stability while performing extreme maneuvers. This feature would later become a core element of the A-18's design, giving it the ability to achieve superior performance in tight turns, slow-speed flight, and carrier-based operations. The YF-17 also featured wings with a moderate sweep, twin vertical stabilizers, and a sleek fuselage optimized for reduced drag and high performance. The lightweight structure of the YF-17 was another major advantage. Engineers used advanced materials and construction techniques to keep the airframe durable yet efficient. The aircraft's flight control system enabled precise handling and responsiveness, especially during high-G engagements. Test pilots praised its ability to maintain control at extreme pitch rates, making it a formidable dogfighter. Although the YF-17 did not compete as the final choice for the Air Force, the aircraft proved that Northrop could deliver a fighter with world-class aerodynamic capability. The cockpit design of the YF-17 was modern for its time, incorporating improved visibility, simplified controls, and ergonomic layout to reduce pilot workload. The canopy offered an excellent field of view, essential in close-range air combat. Early avionics focused on supporting air-to-air missions with basic radar and targeting systems. The YF-17 was not intended as a multirole aircraft initially, but rather as a dedicated lightweight fighter. However, its structural layout and powerplant configuration provided the flexibility needed for later transformation into a true multirole platform, which would eventually characterize the A-18 Hornet. During testing, the YF-17 demonstrated strong reliability and impressive endurance. It achieved speeds over Mach 1.6 and displayed excellent acceleration, especially in vertical maneuvers. Pilots found it predictable and stable, a characteristic that made it particularly suitable for aircraft carrier adaptation later on. The aircraft's twin-engine configuration, combined with its robust aerodynamic structure, made it an excellent candidate for naval operations, where safety margins and engine redundancy were critical. This ultimately played a major role in its selection by the Navy for further development. After the Air Force chose the YF-16, the Navy began searching for a new carrier-capable fighter to replace aging aircraft such as the A-7 Corsair II and the F-4 Phantom II. The YF-17 became the starting point for the Navy's Naval Fighter Attack, or VFAX, program. Working with McDonnell Douglas, Northrop's design was enlarged, strengthened, and modified extensively to meet the challenges of carrier aviation. The result was the A-18 Hornet, a multirole fighter capable of performing both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions. The A-18 inherited many of the YF-17's core design traits, including the LERX, twin tails, and aerodynamic foundation, but introduced more powerful engines, advanced avionics, improved radar, and structural reinforcements required for catapult launches and arrested landings. The transformation from YF-17 to A-18 stands as one of the most successful evolutions in modern military aviation. While the original YF-17 served only as a prototype, its innovations supported decades of service from the A-18 Hornet and later the A-180F Super Hornet. These aircraft have played vital roles in American naval aviation and have been used extensively by allied nations around the world. The YF-17's contributions to technology, design philosophy, and aerodynamic performance continue to influence fighter design to this day. The legacy of the YF-17 is therefore unique. It never entered combat, never joined active service, and never became a production aircraft, yet it left an enormous mark on U.S. military aviation. Its design philosophy emphasized agility, reliability, and balanced performance, qualities that remain essential in modern fighter development. Moreover, the YF-17 proved that innovative engineering could create a stable, high-performance platform suitable for adaptation and future growth. Without the YF-17, the highly successful A-18 family would not exist, and the United States Navy's aviation landscape would look very different. Even today, historians and aviation enthusiasts regard the YF-17 Cobra as an influential aircraft that represents a bridge between lightweight fighter experimentation and practical multi-role combat capability. The aircraft demonstrates how prototype programs, even those that do not win competitions, can shape the future of military aviation in profound ways. With its agile aerodynamics, efficient twin-engine layout, advanced flight control characteristics, and adaptability for naval operations, the YF-17 remains a compelling chapter in the story of American fighter jet evolution.